In the second example, we have a toaster that's been plugged into a 200-volt wall outlet, and we are told that in that point that has been circled, 5.625 times 10 to the 19th electrons pass through that point or pass through the wire every 2 seconds. Based on that information, we would like to figure out the resistance, the internal resistance of this toaster. So again, we'll start off by just listing everything that was given to us. So we know that the voltage is 200 volts. We know that the current is unknown. The resistance is unknown. We do know the number of electrons that passes through the toaster, which is 5.625 times 10 to the 19th electrons, and that occurs every 2 seconds. So here we have another issue because we don't have I and we don't have R, so it doesn't at first appear as if we can use Ohm's law. But we do have some other information, and we do have other ways of calculating current. So the first thing we can do is recognize that the number of electrons times the elementary charge is equal to the total charge. So if I know the total charge, I might also realize that the current is equal to the charge divided by the time. So now we're starting to combine several equations. So if I first convert the number of electrons, which was 5.625 times 10 to the 19th, multiply it by the negative version of that fundamental charge, and I'll find that in fact I get negative 9 coulombs. So if negative 9 coulombs is passing through this toaster, and it's passing through this toaster every 2 seconds, then in actuality, the current through the toaster has to be like negative 4.5 amps. But if you remember with real current and conventional current, that negative doesn't actually mean anything because no matter which way you assume this current is going, you're going to get the same values. So I'm going to use 4.5 amps since the direction doesn't necessarily matter for us. So now what I can do is I can utilize Ohm's law. The voltage was given as 200. I figured out the current of 4.5. I can therefore determine that the total internal resistance of this toaster must be 44.4 ohms.